I feel, and my team feels, that the core heart of NDE is to love. We hope we can love as Christ loved.
I sing because I'm free. I sing because you love me.
NDE operates in primarily 4 sectors. Number 1 is discipleship. We have a network of over 5,000 pastors, but a lot of these pastors never received the proper training, never received proper discipleship. They're unable to disciple their own people properly.
They're longing to be trained, to be discipled, to be equipped to do their job better, and NDE is providing those kind of opportunities.
You disciple someone and you're discipled by someone, and again it rolls into our churches.
So it's all about equipping the ministers, equipping the saints. Everybody comes and they just sit under somebody and they just learn.
As a leader, there are so many things I lacked. The information, the knowledge and the skills. But through, working together with Bishop Arnold and being in the conferences, I've been trained, and now I'm running a big ministry with a big team, and we feel very effective.
And immediately he went on a journey.
His work has a leadership style in which he's empowering other people to come up and be great leaders.
We believe in investment. We also teach pastors and churches to equip their people to become business people, good professionals, and investors within their own communities. So in that, we also run a guest house, and we're also establishing a 200-acre farm.
There is great potential to bring great change and transformation to many parts of the world, not only through the networking of churches and leaders, but also through the replication of the children's home.
The government of Uganda has adopted our children's home as the model children's home in Uganda.
One of the main objectives of NDE and through Kampala Children's Center is to bring about transformation of the lives of the many children who would otherwise be out on the streets.
We take children from the streets, abandoned in hospitals, in drainages, and bring them to Kampala Children's Center to feed them, to clothe them, to give them health care, and also educate them. And disciple them too.
There's so many children that had lost hope since their parents died. They had lost hope of being used for their future. They had lost hope of going to school. But when NDE came up in the community in Uganda, we have so many people who are restored, and now they feel they even want to be presidents. They want to be ministers when they grow up.
What's so unique and special about the work they're doing here is that they are giving them a high quality education, and they are building in them a sense of authority and respect and self-esteem.
I personally believe that the future for Africa is education. We need to make sure that our people have skills. We need to make sure that our people can compete, not only in Uganda, but in the global village, in the world. So we are very focused on education. That's why we have a nursery school, we have a primary school, and we've just started a specialized school for children with learning difficulties. We want to find something they can do and also eventually plant them in the community.
Our role is to identify the dream that is likely to be in the child, and we keep nurturing them.
We don't see the choir as just performers. Our choir are ministers. Though these children are young, but we know that when they stand on stage, they exude Jesus Christ.
When they share their testimony through art, through the music, they are healed, they are transformed.
People didn't realize that they were being ministered to by these children, and a lot of people couldn't understand why they had such an emotional feeling. You know, it was the Holy Spirit was in the room and people didn't even know.
We have been able to perform at the United Nations for the Queen of England, the British Prime Minister in the United States, and we know that through the children's life and testimony, these people are being impacted by Jesus Christ.
so we see the fruit of the ministry reflects the heart of the Father, which is about raising sons and daughters and advancing His kingdom.
We can be a small contribution to impacting the world with the love of Christ.
If NDE's vision goes throughout Africa, we can have a proud Africa in the future.
Our Father, all of heaven rolls your name, singing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? The sound of heaven touching earth. The sound of heaven touching earth. Our Father, all of heaven roars your name, sing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? The sound of heaven touching earth. The sound of heaven touching earth. Spirit break out. Break our